First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
J.K. Dobbins, the ball carrier.
15 yards is the
He was
pick
brought
up
down
there,
by
and the drive
Fabian
starting very
Moreau.
nicely. First down.
A gain of 15. And a Raven first down.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
You ain't going nowhere.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And unable to get downhill there, so take this up to about the 37.
Sweat brought him down.
Just a yard on the first down
1 yard
carry,
gain.
so it's second
Brings
and 9.
up second and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Walk up in the spot like they were popping in. Come pop it for me cause I'm rich and popping in. Yeah.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He
Intended
could
for
not hang on.
Marquise
It's
Brown.
third down.
Incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this
Third
one, and while that
down.
one was incomplete,
And
I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they
to
take in
go.
this game.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long. Jackson from the shotgun, escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground and how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. He'll get about 4 here. Down to
J.K.
43
Dobbins,
yard
the
line.
ball carrier.
And
Taken
result of
down
that
at the
one, a nice
43-yard
4-yard
line.
gain, so you can use
A gain
that
of
to set up your
4.
play action
It's now
game.
2nd
Or you
and
can come
6.
right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Just like that. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache. Check 3. Check 3. 13. Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
Jackson's pass.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
A gain of
7 yards there and a first down.
Baltimore.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Dobbins. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
J.K. Dobbins,
10
the ball
yards there,
carrier.
good enough for a Raven first
He
down.
was brought down at the
Brandon,
26.
after last week we went over
It's a
200
gain of
yards.
10.
Looks like the hot tub,
First
cold
down,
tub, whatever
Ravens.
he did, it worked pretty well.
Much chatter about that performance. Rightfully so. AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down
Jackson's
with it.
pass
23 yards, the final tally.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
First and goal from the 3. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here we go now on first and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
Mark Ingram, the ball carrier.
Mark Ingram.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field
Justin
and
Tucker
score
lining up
on the
for the
opening
extra
drive.
point.
And we'll see if this
His
rain
kick
affects the
is
team's
good.
decisions going forward, but
Makes
they kick
the
it
score,
here, and
Ravens
it's good.
7, Washington nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out
Washington
to the 25
will take over
as he
first
will
and
not
10
attempt to return.
at their own 25-yard line.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of
Antonio
7 past the
Gibson,
30
the
to
ball
the
carrier.
32.
TJ Green
They'd
on
love
the
to just
tackle.
strike back with a touchdown right
A
here. And if it's a
7-yard
long
pickup
play, so be
brings
it.
up second
Main
and
goal,
3
get a
at
couple
the
of first downs,
32-yard
run
line.
some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3.
Check. 3 down. 24's on the move. 24's on the move. Check. He's coming.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Allen on the keeper.
He'll lose a yard
Brought
on the
down
play, so
behind the
now
line
they
of
need
scrimmage.
3 yards on
It's
third
a loss
down.
of 1. Brings
Well, that's the
up
big
third
drawback to
and
this
3.
play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
57. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 57's a Mike. 57's a Mike.
Allen going to try and throw on third down. Got a man. It's Gibson complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Antonio Gibson.
That's a third down
That's
conversion.
good
24
for
yards there. Nice
Washington.
play.
I know at the end of games, coaches
First
always
and
tell
10
us that
at the
no one
44-yard
play,
line.
Won or lost a game. This seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice
Allen's
drive going
pass
now. They're in good
complete
shape.
to
What's
Terry
interesting to me
McLaurin.
is they're also in that spot of the
A
field
loss
where
of
you
a
take
yard.
a shot.
Brings
Do
up
you change
second
that
and
up just
11
because you're down a
at the
touchdown?
45-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Terry McLaurin.
Back-to-back receptions
That's
for him,
good
and it's another
for
first down.
Washington.
With these run-pass options, we often
First
talk
and
about
10
a
at
good
the
quarterback and
29-yard
running back.
line.
Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Allen now on first down. And that is incomplete.
Allen's
He
pass
couldn't hold on through the
intended
contact.
for
Brings
Terry
up second
McLaurin.
down.
Incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the
Marcus
football in
Peters
a win
on the
last
coverage.
week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Here's second and 10 now from the 29. And nearly an interception here on their opening
pass,
drive.
incomplete.
But instead,
Intended for
third
Robert
down.
Foster.
Speed
Marlon
is the name of the
Humphrey
game
on the
when it comes
coverage.
to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. On third down, it's Gibson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Quite the opening drive march
First
there
down
right
and
now.
goal to
It
go.
looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Antonio
About
Gibson,
four there as
ball
he takes it
carrier.
from the 10 down to the 6.
Jimmy Smith, the one who brought him down.
So that run gets him about
A 4-yard
halfway
gain.
home.
Yes,
Brings
now
up
second and goal. The end zone
At the
beckons.
Ravens'
It looms.
6-yard
They can do
line.
whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
36. Hey, watch the edge. 18 Cardinal.
After one,
That's
7-0
the end of the first
on
quarter.
EA Sports.
With the score, Ravens 7, Washington nothing.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check. Kill. Check 43.
Now again, right side, Gibson. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage
Antonio
to
Gibson,
the 7.
ball carrier.
Officially, it will go as a
Dale
1-yard
Buchanan
loss,
made the
and that's
tackle.
going to lead to a third down.
The play lost a yard. It's now third and goal.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Mike's 57.
On third down, it's Gibson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown number 8 on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
His kick
And he'll bang
is
that one
good.
through.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just
The
take a
Ravens
seat
take
in the
over
driver to
first
get it
and
to
10.
25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly.
No gain
that didn't
on the
happen,
play.
so I'd say come
Second
out,
and
just kind of
10.
get started again.
You know,
doesn't have to be anything
25-yard line.
dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
J.K. Dobbins, the ball carrier.
11 yards there,
He was brought down by Fabian
Well, I
Moreau.
can certainly tell my age, partner,
gain of
because
11 on the
when
play.
I was a kid,
And
running
the
backs like
Raven
J.K.
first
Dobbins
down.
with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? To be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
26.
From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. 5 yards on
Jackson's
the catch there,
pass
brings up second
complete
down.
to Devin Duvernay.
Good throw, good catch. But I
It's
really
a
like
gain
the
of
route, the
5.
drag,
Brings
and being
up
able to run
second
away from
and
defenders.
5
Hard to stick
at
with
the
them for that long.
41-yard
Yeah,
line.
better against man than zone, or
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Here we go. Hey, report.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Miles Boykin.
That one, a first
An
down
8-yard
pickup of 8.
First down, Baltimore.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. In your face. 58.
From the gun, Jackson.
I got you, son.
Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he is tackled inside the 40,
pass
not quite to the
complete
35.
to Miles Boykin.
Another first down as
A
they
gain
call
of
his
15.
number again. He's got 15
First down,
yards here.
Ravens.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Switch.
Here's Dobbins. He can't get him down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He was brought down by Kendall
Offensive
Fuller.
linemen love creating space
It's
for
a
their guys
pickup of
carrying the
6.
ball. But when
Brings
that guy
up
also
second
breaks
and
tackles
4
and creates
at the
extra yardage,
31-yard line.
they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Alright.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Washington looking for another timeout, and they get it. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. They'll run here with Dobbins. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Dobbins, again, the
Every
ball
now and then we have
carrier.
to let a cliche
He was
fly,
brought
partner.
down
And
at
in
the
this case,
28-yard
what do
line.
they say in the NFL?
A 3-yard
Your
gain
best
on the
ability is
play.
often
Brings
your
up
availability. And this is an
third
extremely
down.
durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it
J.K.
inside the
Dobbins, the ball
5-yard
carrier.
line. Well, they were in
He was
search of a
brought
short
down at
gain
the
on
4-yard
third down,
line.
and they wind up
First
nabbing
and
over
goal,
20
Baltimore.
yards. They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown,
J.K.
Baltimore.
Dobbins, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Baltimore.
His 11th touchdown of the year.
Justin
and the Ravens
Tucker
have
lining up
taken
for the
lead.
extra point.
And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I
The
agree
kick
with you
is
totally.
good.
A workhorse on the drive.
Makes the
And how
score
about that last
Ravens
decisive
14.
run to punch it in?
Washington
A good hold
7.
of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone.
Washington takes over first and 10
as their drive will
at
begin
their
at
own
the
25-yard line.
Ridiculous with words, such a force of nature. I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destination.
Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty
Antonio
quickly, right?
Gibson,
Hoping for
ball
a 3 and
carrier.
out. So that didn't
He's
happen.
tackled at
You
the
can't yell at your D
32-yard
for
line.
that. They've got to take
It's
care
a
of their
gain
own
of
business
7.
and
Brings up
reestablish
second
themselves
and
now that they're
3.
back on the field.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Go, baby. Turn up. Let's get that ball.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
McLaurin.
They'll get 3 as the
That's
drive
good for
continues. It's a
Washington.
first down.
And this is just a little
First and
touch
10
pass.
at
They
the
send the receiver in
35-yard
motion,
line.
just kind of tap it forward to it. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a
Allen's
pick.
pass. Intercepted by the
game
Ravens.
for both of these teams is going to be
They'll
effective
take
as the
over
game goes
1st and
along.
10
It's not looking
at
like
their
the
own
rain's going to let up
36-yard
anytime
line.
soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that
J.K.
nature.
Dobbins,
He said,
the
I
ball
don't think so
carrier.
slow us down much. We tend
He
to
was
handle
brought
it pretty
down by
well, and he's been
Fabian
right.
Moreau.
Now the Ravens going to use
10
one of their
yards on the
timeouts.
pickup.
As
It's
they'll
2nd
talk things
and
over
inches
prior to this
at the
upcoming second down
46-yard
play.
line.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
Come again. Here I come. 26, Mike. 26, Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 26, Mike.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And taking it across midfield and
Jackson's pass
inside the 45.
complete to J.K.
11
Dobbins.
yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
He's the reigning AFC
And
Offensive
the
Player of the
Raven
Week, and
first
defensively
down.
they have to find an answer for him.
And that's what you would do if you were calling plays, right? You'd make sure that
Absolutely.
he gets targeted. But the thing about it is the route running. That's what makes him so dangerous, is because no matter what is presented defensively, he runs his route with such skill that he's able to go up and get the football first in each and every situation.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's going deep for Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Come on, guys. We got this.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Liking 18. Break your 18. Pioneer. 50 seconds.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Allen's
Picked off by the
pass
Pro Bowler, Marcus
intercepted
Peters.
by the Ravens.
You're trailing,
They'll
you're trying to
take
get
over
points late in
first
half.
and
I
10
absolutely understand
at the
that.
43-yard
But remember,
line.
it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. On first and 10, it's Dobbins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 9.
As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Watch the run. Watch the run. 58, boys. 58. 58, Mike. I'll get him. Get him. Get him.
From the gun, Jackson. Buying time to his left. And his pass incomplete.
Jackson on the keeper. Incomplete on the throwaway.
Frankly, I think it was the only
down.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's third and 1.
Get out the field, defense.
Operating from the gun, Jackson flushed out right. His throw caught right around the 6. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Mike, 58. 58 to Mike.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
Hey, 58 is a Mike. Go 58 to Mike. Hey, me and you all get bored. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Get out.
Jackson now, operating from the gun. And this is caught. Touchdown,
Jackson's
Baltimore.
pass complete to Devin Duvernay. Touchdown,
with his
Baltimore.
first career NFL
Justin
touchdown.
Tucker lining
and
up
the
for the
Ravens
extra
will
point.
extend their lead. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for.
Fair catch
taken
made at the
successfully.
25-yard line. Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before.
Carrier.
A lot of people say it's not even
Marcus
worth trying.
Peters
I'm
on
running
the
a
tackle.
draw. I'm running a screen.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4
at
at
the
the
31-yard
31-yard
line.
line.
And potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Allen's
and his
pass
guys have got it back in
intercepted
the
by the
closing
Ravens.
stages of the first half.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
26 Mike, 26 Mike. Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. 26 Mike, 26 Mike.
After the interception, here's Jackson. There goes a deep ball in zone. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for Miles Boykin. Incomplete.
Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This will be from 56 yards out. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot.
Good.
So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Allen's
Well, this is where leadership really comes into
Terry
play.
McLaurin.
How's the head coach handling
No
it?
gain
The
on the
offensive
play.
coordinator.
Brings up second
Sometimes I just
and
make a
10
joke. All right,
at
guys.
the
Had your
25-yard
fun?
line.
All right, thrown out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10.
Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 57, Mike 57.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
Check third. Check third.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken
Kyle
down.
Allen sacked.
C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence
Brought
is
down
felt.
back at the 21-yard
Now Charles
line.
dealing with a third and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
59's Mike. 59.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the
Marlon
captain of the
Humphrey on the
defense
coverage.
patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
Here's
Press way in
now.
punt formation
And
for
surprisingly,
Washington.
this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot
Ravens
will be,
take
the
over
side
first
judge
and
says
10
right at
their
the
own
35-yard line
line.
here. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
Jackson's pass.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Watch the screen. Wide. Get wide.
Here's Allen to throw it. And he'll find Hall. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Pass
3 yards to gain
number
there,
81.
2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibson, and no room to maneuver
Antonio
there. Give him
Gibson,
a yard up
the
to
ball
the
carrier.
47.
Dayon Buchanan made the tackle.
On him is that he doesn't possess the
gain of
eye
a
discipline
yard.
to be an elite
Brings up
linebacker.
3rd
What that
and
means
5.
is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
Terry
3rd down
McLaurin.
conversion, good for 23.
That's good for a Washington.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run
1st
on the
and
last
10
play,
at the
but I think
30-yard
light bulb
line.
went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Antonio Gibson, the ball carrier.
From an offensive perspective,
He
that
was
was a tough
tackled at
run
the
because he only picked
27-yard
up 3
line.
yards.
A
Let's
3-yard
flip over to the
pickup.
defensive side.
Brings up
They
2nd
now
and
have the
7.
advantage. 3-3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Hey, check Mike.
From the 27, Allen over the middle, open is Thomas. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down
That's
at the
good
Ravens'
for
12-yard
Washington.
line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Tight end left.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup
Antonio
of 6
Gibson,
as he
the ball
gets halfway
carrier.
to the goal line.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
And the guy that is carrying
Brings
the
up
ball
2nd
behind them
and 4.
can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2nd and 4. They could still get a 1st down without scoring.
Let's go. 70 Lion. Check 3.
Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. And he takes this
Allen's
down to about the 2
complete
before
to
going
Robert
out of bounds.
Foster.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all.
Here we go. Watch tight end. What? 4 down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Allen taking it himself. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Allen now on the sneak. And he stopped immediately there.
Allen on the keeper.
Officially no gain on the sneak.
Just
Kind
shy
of a
of the
wasted
goal
play
line.
there, and now
No
it's
gain on the
third
play.
down.
Brings up third and
like the
goal.
call. Second and inches, go right to the quarterback sneak. Normally, that should be executed better, shouldn't it?
I'm going to disagree with you. I don't like the call.
You don't like that?
That's just because they didn't get it, though.
Oh, okay.
Hindsight's 2020.
2020 and never defeated.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson. His second touchdown of the game and his ninth
Justin
on the
Hopkins
year.
on for the
And
extra point.
Washington has made this a one-score game.
The kick
And
is
it's good.
good.
The deficit 6, 20
Makes
to
the
14.
score Ravens 20, Washington 14.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be
The
brought out.
Ravens
It's a
take over
touchback.
first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Dobbins, the
No
ball
gain on the
carrier.
play. It'll be second
Brought down right at the line of
Out on
scrimmage.
the edge, you love to have
No gain on
cornerbacks
the
like
play.
that can bring them down to the run game.
10.
And you're also exposed to everyone.
25-yard
It really
line.
becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Let's go, defense.
Now the second down throw on target. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the
Jackson's pass.
34.
Complete
9
to Miles
yards, not
Boykin.
quite enough, and they'll be
A
left
gain
now
of
with
9
3rd and 1.
brings up third down.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll run. It's Dobbins. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it
J.K.
past the
Dobbins,
50.
the ball carrier.
The Ravens get a new set
He's
of downs,
across
give him
midfield to
17
the
on that
48-yard
pickup.
line. It's a gain
Boy,
of
what would
17
these guys
yards.
do without his performance
First
on the
down,
ground?
Baltimore.
That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
That's the end of the third quarter with the
It's the
score.
Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set
14.
for the fourth.
But I can't go. No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than when I get expected, not the back. In fact,
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a carry for Dobbins. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the
J.K.
pickup,
Dobbins,
first
the ball
down.
carrier.
I think we're seeing the
Montez
effect that runs
Sweat
like that
brought
are
him
starting to
down.
have on this game.
A gain
They're
of
a little
4
bit slower.
yards.
That front seven
First
reacting to the
down,
football,
Ravens.
almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Dobbins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but
Dobbins
this time they
again,
get
the
him
ball
behind
carrier.
the line.
He was
Officially,
taken
it's a
down behind the
1-yard
line of
loss.
scrimmage.
That's going to bring up
It's
2nd
a
and
loss of
11.
a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And they're going to have
Jackson's
another
pass
first down here as
complete
the
to Mark
tackle's made at
Andrews.
Washington's
It's a
9-yard
gain
line.
of 23 yards.
15-yard line.
And a Raven first down.
line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Go. 58, boys. 58. 58. Mike. Big stop. Hey, report.
Now a handoff for Dobbins. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Dobbins, the ball carrier.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it
Tackle
gets him
made
to
at the
second and
9-yard
4.
line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Check 9. Check 9. Slam. Yo.
Another run here with Dobbins. And this time they were ready for him.
Dobbins again the ball carrier.
Scrimmage.
Montez
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
The Ravens on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. 10. 5. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
So from one end zone
Dustin Hopkins
all the
on
way
40
to the
extra
other.
points.
Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team?
His kick
Not just the
is
points
no
on the
good.
board, but the momentum
That ties
and
the
taking
game
it from
at
coast to coast,
20-all.
end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be
The
returned.
Ravens
It'll
take
come out to
over
the
1st
25.
and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LRE.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Mark Ingram, the ball carrier.
Not good for 22.
He was taken down by Reuben Foster.
You know he wants to make the most of
gain of
every carry
22
because
yards.
he competes with his quarterback,
First down,
Lamar
Baltimore.
Jackson, 4 carries and yardage. But Mark Ingram, over 1,000 yards last season. And then the Ravens went out and drafted J.K. Dobbins out of Ohio State in the 2nd round. So now the Ravens potentially have 2 guys to pair with Lamar Jackson in the run game. Wishbone formation, anyone?
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line.
Dobbins, the ball
That's another
carrier.
first down as they bite
Brought
off
down at the
23 more
30-yard
on that
line.
one.
It's a gain
Another
of
carry for the
23
leader
yards.
and a good one.
First
It's crunch
down,
time.
Ravens.
They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Right back to him on first down. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Baltimore.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the
Justin
Ravens
Tucker
have
lining
broken
up
the
for the
tie.
extra point.
He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball.
Justin
and
Tucker to
saying,
kick off for Baltimore.
I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points,
at the 30-yard
it's a whole
line.
lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Second and
30.
5.
They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson, and he gets this to the 35.
Antonio
Good for a
Gibson,
gain of 5.
ball carrier. Brought down
Decided to
at
hand
the
it off that time on
35-yard
the
line.
run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Mike's 5'9".
To throw, it's Allen. He'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete.
Allen's
And he went nowhere. Well, he went
complete
backwards,
to
back to the
Antonio
33.
Gibson. A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Got an open man, finds Gibson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Gibson.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. The
First and 10 at the 45-yard
look to
line.
pay it off on first down.
Check, 59, 59.
I can't believe they let you play. They let you play.
On play action, Allen.
Come on, D.
He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete.
Allen's
Too tough to hold on to that one.
intended
It's
for
2nd
Terry
down.
McLaurin.
That would have been a tough
Incomplete.
catch, but in this 2-minute
Marlon
drill, those
Humphrey
are
on
the
the
ones you
coverage.
really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on.
Safety creep.
Now Allen.
I'm coming after you.
Eluding the pressure right. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
For a Washington.
As he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. And there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Bang, 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 bang.
Allen off the play fake. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus
Intercepted by
Peters.
the Ravens.
When you talk
They'll
about
take
making
over
winning
first
plays,
and 10.
That is a winning
At
play
their
at
own
this stage of the
28-yard
game.
line.
To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought
J.K.
down.
Dobbins on the carry
Now
for
Washington going
Baltimore.
to use the second
He's
of their
tackled at
three
the 32-yard
timeouts.
line.
As they'll talk
It's a
things
pickup
over
of
prior
3.
to this upcoming
Brings up
second down
second
play.
and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
It's just me and you.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And out across midfield down to the 45. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
On first down, Dobbins, and he's going to be met at about the 43.
J.K. Dobbins,
and
the
whistles,
ball
and
carrier.
they take their final timeout
Thomas
with
Davis
7
on the
seconds
tackle.
left.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long...
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. They're going to snuff this play out behind.
Score, Ravens
He's had some
26.
big runs in this game.
Washington
Not there, though.
20.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
So the final seconds tick away in